In this video, we're going to give examples and explain concepts and terms related to functions and mathematical models. What is a mathematical model? And explain the statement: a model's predictions can only be as good as the data and the assumptions from which the model is built. Mathematical models are based on relationships between quantities that change and are described by mathematical tools called functions. And the statement means that more data and more solid assumptions lead to better predictions. What is a function, and how do you decide which variable is the independent variable and which is the dependent variable? Functions are mathematical models that are based on relationships between quantities that can change. And these relationships are described by mathematical tools called functions. The quantities related by a function are called variables because they change. A function describes how a dependent variable, the output, changes with respect to the independent variable, the input. The values of the dependent variable depends on the value of the independent variables. So the output depends on the input. What are three basic ways to represent a function? Three basic ways to represent a function are a table, a graph, and an equation. And let's define domain and range and explain how to determine them for a particular function. The domain of a function is a set of all values of the independent variable that both make sense and are of interest for the function. So it's all reasonable, feasible input values there. And the range of the function consists of the values of the dependent variable that correspond to the values in the domain. So draw a graph to determine domain and range. That's it for this video. Let's come back and keep talking about Unit 9A next time. See you for the next video.